Yes, my name is Pontus Engström. I'm co-founder of MTI Investment, or MTI Investment. We've been active in East Africa, particularly Tanzania and Zanzibar over the last 8-9 years. Our company is now also listed on the Nasdaq First North in December. This whole idea of MTI was the idea of how do you finance projects and developments in emerging markets. I had a PhD in microfinance, and I saw that this kind of financing is not really helping. It's keeping small micro holders alive, but it's not really developing. Then we thought about how did we do it in Sweden? Sweden was quite poor in the 1850s. There was no microfinance, there was no social impact investors around. Instead, we tried to create big companies, and lots of Sweden's biggest companies were founded in the late 1800s into the early 1900s. And thankful to that, we all have jobs to go to today. H&M founded in 1947. So imagine if you were an investor in H&M in 1947. You come in with money, and then you sell your shares 10 years later. That is not perhaps the best investment you could have done. So you need to be long-term, and that's also our goal. And by being now publicly traded, it means that we can attract short-term investors that can come in and go out, but we can also be long-term. And Investor AB was founded in 1919. MTI was founded in 2014. So that's the inspiration. So what we have done, and we have been part of this Ecobarge pre-feasibility, really happy to be a part of that project, and it's really exciting to see where we are today with so many people in the room, and now also to see the next steps of this project continuing. So when we are looking into collaborating and investing in something like Ecobarge, we have this in mind that we invest in something that can become quite big over time. We want to be long-term. And from our perspective, just to see who we are, we have a diversified portfolio. So one of the risks in investing in East Africa or that we are looking at is if you take one particular investment, that can go bad. It's quite high risk, even in Sweden. But I have a portfolio manager background. So by taking many companies into the portfolio, we can diversify away some of the company-specific risk and be exposed to the growth of East Africa, which is phenomenal, by the way. So we have exposure in housing construction, agriculture, cosmetics, waste management on Zanzibar, and we also have some tech and fintech in the region. So here's, for instance, one person, and one of the things that we do, which is important here, is we know now Ecobarge for many years. This is our Eric. He's a type of entrepreneur that a company like Ecobarge right now needs, someone who can spearhead and run with this. And I'm really excited to see who that person will be. I heard about another Eric from Congo. This is an Eric from Tanzania. So we need another Eric. We also have this construction company now went from 0 to almost $2 million turnover over just a few years. We work very hard with them. We are very big owners in this company. We own them by 77%. So that's the other thing you can't just dip your toe and put a little stake into a company. We need to be involved. So we are very involved in this company. This was featured on BBC just the other week, showing some homes that they built in southern Mtwara, some of the parts of Tanzania where no one else had built homes before. Quite impressive project. I wish I could have shown you here, but it's not there. We have also worked a long time with Victor Mpinanga. A guy has built a dairy company in Morogoro. He's gone from 100,000 in turnover to 700,000 in turnover. So all of this has been good. This one has been more stressful. Not everything has gone well for us. I think we have a lot of experience also of things not working. This is an example. We have tried, we've invested a lot, but we are for profit. We think being profitable is the sustainable way forward. So in this case, we are not going to invest more money into this business because if I have $100,000 that investors give me, I want to make sure those 100,000 are not going to be, gone a year later. But $100,000 should be worth more than 100,000. So this is the junior analyst we have just recruited. And Zanrik also, as I mentioned. So we have that experience in the region, 8 years, 9 years. We have a team locally that we work with. And like I mentioned, we just listed on NASDAQ. And with that, I think I'll leave it. That's MTI for you.
That's beautiful.